أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Welcome to LQ Milton class number 23. We are progressing in our course inshallah, and in the last class we touched upon few concepts. One of the concepts that we discussed, and to refresh our mind, is how the ismu ishara play when it is muzakkar and muannas. If I am pointing towards a masculine gender using the ismu ishara lil qareeb, demonstrative pronoun for things that are near to me, I would use haza for masculine gender. If I am using the ismu ishara lil qareeb for feminine gender and it is singular, most importantly it is singular, it is hazihi. So, when it is singular, muzakkar is, or the masculine gender is haza, and when it is singular feminine gender it is hazihi. One of the things we learned in the last class, for the same ismu ishara lil qareeb or demonstrative noun for things that are near to us, when it comes to plurals, for masculine gender it is haulai, and for feminine gender also haulai. So, we do not distinguish in a plural sense when it comes to the ismu ishara between masculine and feminine. The context of the sentence will tell us who are we pointing towards. Are we pointing towards the masculine gender, or are we pointing towards the feminine gender? But when it is singular, then haza hazihi will be very obvious and we would be able to tell. Same with ismu ishara lil ba'id, things that are far from us, when we are pointing things that are far from us. When it is masculine gender and singular, we would use zalika, and when it is feminine gender singular, we would use tilka. But when it comes to ismu ishara lil ba'id, again similar to ismu ishara lil qareeb, we would use ulaika for both masculine gender and feminine gender. This is a very easy concept, but just to refresh our minds, because haulai is coming in lesson number 13 that we will start today, inshallah. It's a lengthy lesson. This class and maybe a couple of more classes will try to wrap up lesson number 13. Before we begin the lesson, we'll do a drill for the damirun munfasilun, attached pronouns, 14 of them: huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. In lesson number 13, we are learning the concept of plurals. In English grammar, how do we make a plural? Let's recap that. If I say book, what would be the plural for book? Books. Right? If I say pen, what would be the plural of pen? Pens. If I say desk, what would be the plural? Desks. When I say child, what would be the plural of child? Children. If I say man, what would be the plural of man? Men. The normal or a regular noun, which is in a singular form, when it moves into a plural form in English grammar, we simply add s. Cup, cups. Camera, cameras. Right? Light, lights. These are called sound plurals, the one with the regular s. But then there is another kind, child and man, and there are many others, where they do not follow the regular pattern of becoming the plural. They are irregular in nature. They break the pattern. What do we call them? If these are sound, then these are broken. Then these plurals are broken plurals. So, sound plurals which follow the regular pattern, and the broken plurals are do not follow the regular pattern, or they are irregular in nature. Right? This is in English grammar. Same concept, same phenomena in the Arabic language. There is a sound form of the plurals, and there is a broken form of the plurals. The broken form of the plurals have certain patterns. We don't have to memorize them, we just need to know them, because we don't want to try and analyze those broken plurals. In this lesson, lesson number 13, we will observe some of the patterns. There are many patterns. The concept that we are learning is that the plurals in Arabic grammar can follow the broken pattern and the sound pattern. So, in the lesson number 13, there are two parts to it. The first part, we are discussing the plurals in masculine form, masculine gender. The second part, we are dealing with plurals in feminine gender. So, we will focus on the masculine gender in part 1 of lesson number 13. What is the regular or sound plural pattern in Arabic grammar? If I say Mudarrisun, a teacher, what would be the plural? Mudarrisuna. Singular, plural. All I did is I added a vav and the noon, a regular pattern, sound, or in Arabic we call it Jama Salim. For sound we use Jama Salim, and if it is a masculine gender we say Jama Muzakkar Salim, because in part 1 of lesson 13 we are dealing with the masculine gender. So, Mudarrisun, Mudarrisuna. So, this Mudarrisuna is Jama, which is plural, Muzakkar, masculine, and Salim, sound. Sound, masculine plurals. If I say Muhandisun, what would be the plural? Muhandisuna, regular pattern, right? If I say Muslimun, Muslimuna. If I say Mushtahidun, Mushtahiduna. Most of the singulars follow this pattern, but then similar to what we learn in English grammar, pen, pens, desk, desks, book, books, child, children. Now, children is not following the regular pattern, it is broken in nature. So, similar phenomena occurs in Arabic grammar. It comes in patterns, and there are many patterns. So, if Mudarrisun is Mudarrisuna, Muhandisun is Muhandisuna, Muslimun is Muslimuna, Mushtahidun is Mushtahiduna, Tajirun will be what? Tujjarun. Now, there, if I say Tajirun, Tajirun will become Tujjarun. Or if I say Talibun, What would be talibun? Tullabun. Tullabun. Talibun, tullabun, tajirun, tujjarun. Do we see a pattern here? Yes, there is a pattern here, right? So, talibun is masculine. Yes, it is masculine. Is it singular? Yes, it is singular. What about tullabun? Masculine? Is it plural? Is it broken? It is broken because it does not follow the regular pattern. So, what do we call tullabun or tujjarun? We call it jama muzakkar taksirun. Broken. They are broken. Now, why we are learning this thing? Because in Quran, when we come across the plurals, they may be sound, which would be very easy for us to identify, but they could be broken as well. Jama taksir as well. When they are broken, then we should be prepared for it. That this is a plural, a jama, but in a broken form. And knowing some of the patterns, we should be able to identify them. What are those patterns? Let's practice. Page number 69. Page number 69. We'll do the lesson number 1, exercise number 1 first, because exercise number 1 will give us or introduce to us some of the patterns for the broken plurals, right? Is page number 69. Misal, example. Now, before we go into haza and haulai, let's just take a look at the singular and the plurals, wahid and the jama. Haza talibun. This is a student, right? What is the plural? Now, in the brackets, in the brackets, you would see the plurals, the jama there. What is the plural of talibun? Tullabun. Were there in Amai? Were there? Okay. Tullabun. Tullabun. Next one, tajirun. Haza tajirun. What is the plural? Tujjarun. Haza hajjun. What is the plural? Hujjajun. Now, think about it. Tullabun, tujjarun, hujjajun. Is there a pattern there? There is a pattern there. What is the pattern?
Takes out the alif.
Yes, yes. The pattern is fu'alun. Fu'alun. So the first three, tullabun, tujjarun, hujjajun, just put a long bracket and then you can write fu'alun. That is a pattern, broken. It does not follow the regular pattern. They are following this pattern rather than following the regular pattern. They decide that we are going to follow this pattern. Next one, haza rajulun. What is the pattern? Rijalun. What is the plural? Rijalun. Haza kabirun. What is the plural? Kibarun. Haza saghirun. What is the plural? Sigarun. Haza qasirun. What is the plural? Qisarun. Haza tawilun. Tiwalun. Is there a pattern? Rijalun, kibarun, sigarun, qisarun, tiwalun. There is a pattern there. What is the pattern? Fi'alun. So they are following the pattern fi'alun. They are not following the regular pattern. They are masculine, plurals, broken, taksir. Next one, haza waladun. What is the plural? Awladun. Hazabnu. What is the plural? Abnau. Haza ammun, amamun. So awladun, abnaun, amamun. Is there a pattern? Af'alun. Af'alun. You can write it down, af'alun. There's a pattern there. Next one, haza shaykhun. What is the plural? Shuyukhun. Next page. Haza daifun. What is the plural? Duyufun. Shuyukhun, duyufun, fu'ulun. The pattern is fu'ulun. Next one, haza zamilun. What is the plural? Zumalau. Haza faqirun. What is the plural? Fuqara'u. Again, zumalau, fuqara'u, fu'ala'u. That is the pattern. Ghaniyun, aghniya'u. Sadiqun, asdiqa'u. Tabibun, atibba'u. Again, aghniya'u, asdiqa'u, atibba'u. There is a pattern there. Af'ila'u. Fatan, fityatun, ahun, ikhwatun. There is a pattern there. Jadidun, jududun. There is a different pattern there. Then comes mudarrisun, mudarrisuna, muhandisun, muhandisuna, fallahun, fallahuna, mushtahidun, mushtahiduna, muslimun, muslimuna. These are your sound plurals. They follow the regular pattern. They follow the regular pattern. And most of the nouns would follow this pattern, but there will be nouns which would not follow, and they would follow many different patterns in Arabic language. So this is all we are learning in lesson number 13. It's an easy lesson, right? So inshallah, Inam bhai, in the next class we'll try to find some examples from the Quran, few examples with the sound plurals and with the broken plurals, right? Inshallah, next class will bring and we'll go through them, see how they play out their role in the ayah. Okay, inshallah. Okay, now that we have a broader understanding of how the plurals excuse me, how the plurals play out in the Arabic language, let's begin our lesson. Page number 68. Page number 68. This is a conversation. Man haulai. Right? Man haulai. Let's stop there. Man haulai. When I say haza, what is the meaning of haza in English? This. Right? This, which is things that are close to me. When I say zalika, what is the meaning? That. Right? This and that. When I use haulai, what would be the translation in English? These. For ulaika, those. Here we say man haulai, who are these? Now at this point in time, I don't know whether whoever is pointing towards are either masculine gender or feminine gender. But like I said, haulai is used for both masculine and feminine gender, right? So, but the context of the sentence then we will tell us who are we pointing towards. So, when I say man haulail fityatu, what is fatan? Young fellow. What is the plural of fatan? Fityatun. So, we are masculine gender. So, we are pointing towards young fellows, young people who are masculine. Man haulail fityatu, who are these young fellow, young. Attiwalu ya'ali. Now, what is the grammatical value of al fityatu? Just for the sake of some revision, what is haulai? Ismu ishara lil qarib, right? And after ismu ishara lil qarib comes a noun which is badal, noun which is definite in nature. Man haulail fityatu, who are these young fellow. Tiwalu yali. What is the tiwalu? Tawilun, tall. Tawilun means tall. Tiwalu means tall, but in plural sense, right? What is the grammatical value of al tiwalu? Not. So, we are not just talking about any young fellows, we are talking about who are tall, the naat, the adjective. So, we are asking Ali, O Ali, who are these young tall fellows? The answer is hum tullabun jududun. Okay. Hum, what kind of sentence is that? Jumla ismiya, right? Hum is your mubtada. Is your mubtada? Damirun munfasilun. What is the characteristic of mubtada? Mubtada should be definite in nature, right? Most of the time. Is hum definite? Yes, all damir munfasil, they are definite by nature, right? Hum, where is the khabar? Tullabun. Now, is this plural sound or broken? Broken. See, now our mind is working. They are students. Jududun, new. Is this a sound plural or a broken plural? Broken. Jadidun, jududun. They are new students. The grammatical value of jududun is not, the adjective. Man aynahum, where are they from? Hum min Amrika. Hum min Amrika. Hum is your mubtada. Min Amrika jarun wa majrurun shibu jumla khabar. That is easy. That is the grammatical analysis. They are from America. They are from America. Ahum zumlauka. Now, zamilun. What is the meaning of zamilun? Class fellow. The class fellow. What is the plural of zamilun? Zumulau. We did that. All of these plurals are discussed in exercise number 1. all of these are. So, if there is any doubt, if when we come across any plural and we do not know what is the singular of that plural, you can go to this exercise and then find out. Ahum zumlauka, are they your class fellows? The answer is Naam, yes. Hum zumlai. Hum zumlai. How many words in hum zumlai? 3. Hum, zumlau and ya mutakallim. Now, because ya mutakallim or ya is compatible with the kasra, therefore zumlau will become zumlai with the kasra because ya mutakallim is attached with it. What is ya mutakallim? Damirun muttasilun, attached pronouns. Naam, harful jawab, yes. Hum zumlai, they are my class fellows. Hum fi fasli, they are in my class. Ahum mushtahiduna, are they hardworking? What is mushtahiduna? Plural. Is this a sound plural or is this a broken plural? Sound plural. See, now we know what is sound plural and now we know what is broken plural, because mushtahiduna is following the regular pattern. Masma'uhum, ismun, name. What is the plural of ismun? Asma'u, names, right. So, masma'uhum, what are their names? Ma is coming as interrogative. Asma'uhum, 2 words, asma'u and hum. Mudaf, mudaf alayh. The answer is asma'uhum, their names. Asma'u is your mubtada, wa huwa mudaf, hum mudaf alayh, their names. What are their names? Yasirun wa Zakaria wa Musa wa Abdullah. Where is the khabar? This entire phrase is the khabar for asma'u, the mubtada. Yasirun and then comes waw, ataf, Zakaria, Yasir and Zakaria and Musa and Abdullah. And they are all ma'tufun ala because they are all connected into one, becomes the khabar or predicate for asma'u, the mubtada. Waman haulai rijalu al qisaru. Okay. Waman haulai, and who are these? Rijalu, men. Qisaru, short men. And who are these short men? Rajulun. What is the meaning of rajulun? Man. And what is the plural of rajulun? Rijalun, fi'alun. Is this a broken plural or is this a sound plural? It's a broken plural, right? So, again we are asking who are these short men. The answer is hum hujjajun, they are pilgrims. They are pilgrims who came for the Hajj. What is the singular for hujjajun? Hajjun. Hujjajun. Is this a sound or a broken? It's a broken. Then he is asking man aynahum, where are they from? The answer is ba'duhum min as-Sini wa ba'duhum min al-Yabani. Some of them are from China and some of them are from Japan. What kind of sentence is that? Ismiya. Where is the khabar? Ba'du, some. Wahuwa mudaf and hum mudaf alayh. Where is the khabar? Min as-Sini, jarun wa majrurun shibu jumla khabar. Some of them are from China and some of them are from Japan. Next one. Ain al Mustafa Ain al Mustafa, where is Mustafa? Wa asdiqa'uhu. Sadiqun. Sadiqun mean friend. What is the plural of Sadiqun? Asdiqa'u. Again, this is discussed in exercise number 1. Asdiqa'u hu. What is this hu? Damirun muttasilun. Where is Mustafa and his friends? So here asdiqa'u is playing a role of mudaf and who is mudaf alayh, right? Ain al Mustafa wa asdiqa'u. Answer is zahabu ilal mat'ami. What kind of sentence is that? Jumla failure. What are we looking in jumla failure? Action and the doer of the action, fail and the file. Where is the fail? Zahaba. Where is the file? File is only hidden or mustatir in third person, masculine and feminine, huwa and hiya. It can be presented in the sentence, but when we are talking about the girdan of the verb, the file is hidden in huwa and hiya only. Rest of them file will be present. Now in zahabu, where is the file? Waw is the file. Let's do the conjugation of zahaba. Okay, let's just do it so that we understand what I'm talking about. Zahaba. Where is the file? Mustatir, hidden. Taqdiruhu huwa. Estimation of it is huwa. Then zahaba with the alif, right? Where is the file? The alif is the file. Zahabu. Where is the file? Waw is the file. Then come zahabat, hiya. Where is the file? Mustatir, hidden. Taqdiruhu hiya. Estimation of it is hiya. What is this ta? Ta is not the file. Ta is representing tau tanisi. There it is used, this verb is used for feminine. Then zahabat, zahabata. Alif is the file. Zahabna, na is the file. Zahabta, ta is the file. Zahabtuma, tuma is the file. Zahabtum, tum is the file. Zahabti, ti is the file. Zahabtuma, tum is the file. Zahabtunna, tunna is the file. Zahabna, zahabtu, tu is the file, and zahabna, na is the file. So only with the huwa and hiya the file is mustatir. So when I say zahabu, the waw is the file. Waw indicates it is the file. Now sometimes after zahabu, sometimes with the zahaba and zahabat, the file can be present in the sentence. Zahaba Muhammadun. So Muhammadun will become it manifests itself. The file, the doer of the action, manifests itself in the sentence. Here zahabu ilal mat'ami, they went to the restaurant. Right? Ilal mat'ami is jarun wa majrurun shibu jumla. Shibu jumla. No khabar, because this is jumla failure. And in jumla failure we are not looking for khabar, we are looking for fail and file. Exercise number 1, we did some of it. Let's take a look at the example. Haza talibun, haulai tullabun. This is a student, these are students. Now tullabun is broken, we know that. There is a pattern to it, which is fu'alun. Now what we are doing here is, we are making the singular into plurals. This singular sentence we are making it into a plural sentence. So haza will become haulai and talibun will become tullabun. So we say haulai tullabun. This is a student, these are students. Next one, haza tajirun. What will be the plural? Haza will change into haulai and tajirun will change into tujjarun. So, we say haulai tujjarun. Haza hajjun haulai hujjajun. Haza rajulun haulai rijalun. Haza kabirun haulai kibarun. Haza saghirun haulai sigarun. Haza qasirun haulai qisarun. Haza tawilun haulai tiwalun. Haza waladun haulai auladun. Haza ibnun haulai abnaun. Haza ammun haulai amamun. Haza shaykhun haulai shuyukhun. Haza daifun haulai duyufun. Haza zamilun haulai zumulau. Haza faqirun haulai fuqarau. Haza ghaniyun haulai aghniyau. Haza tabibun, did I miss sadiqun? Haza sadiqun haulai asdiqau. Haza tabibun haulai atibba'u. Haza fatan haulai fityatun. Haza akhun haulai ikhwatun. Haza jadidun haulai jududun. Haza mudarrisun haulai mudarrisuna. Haza muhandisun haulai muhandisuna. Haza fallahun haulai fallahuna. Haza mujtahidun haulai mujtahiduna. Haza muslimun haulai muslimuna. So, all we are doing is we are converting haza into haulai and then making the singular into the plural. Now, why are we doing that? One of the rule that we learned for mubtada khabar, the subject and the predicate, was that they have to match in number and they have to match in gender. So, if I am converting haza into haulai, which is your mubtada, then I have to convert the khabar from singular to plural. And what Dr. Saab is trying to teach us here is that the plurals can have different patterns. If they do not follow the regular pattern, then they are broken in nature. That is all we are doing in this exercise. Let us do exercise number 2. Now, we did this exercise very quickly. Find some time today or tomorrow and write it down, because there is a space given in the book where we can actually write this. Writing will make us perfect. Next one, next exercise. Again, same thing. Dr. Saab is giving us a singular nature of the sentence and we have to convert it into the plural. So, we have to watch which words in a singular sentence we can convert them into a plural. Example, man hazar rajalu, who is this man? Huwa hajjun, he is a pilgrim. Now, convert that into a plural form. Haza will convert into haulai, man haulai. Rajulun will convert into rijalun, right. Huwa will convert into hum. Huwa, huma, hum. We are not dealing with duals at this time. Duals will discuss dual in the later part of the book. Huwa and hum. Huwa is singular and hum is the plural form. Third person, masculine gender, plural. Hum hujjajun. So, now let us try next one. Man aina hazat talibu, who is this where is this student from? Where is this student from? Huwa minal Hindi, he is from India. Okay. So, now let us convert this singular sentence into a plural sentence. Man aina haza, is it haza? No, haulai. Man min aina haulai, and talibun will become tullabun. Man min aina haulai tullabu, hum min al Hindi, they are from India. Huwa will convert into hum. Okay. Number 2, aina tajirul kabiru, where is the big merchant? Huwa fissuki, he is in the market. Okay. So, now convert this singular into a plural. Aina tajirul kabiru huwa fissuki. So, tajirun will become tujjaru, aina tujjaru, and al kabiru, which is the adjective, will change into al kibaru. Aina tujjarul kibaru, and huwa will change into hum. Fissuki, they are in the market. Number 3, ainal mudarrisul jadidu, where is the new teacher? Huwa indal mudiri, he is with the headmaster. Now, ainal mudarrisu will become ainal mudarrisuna, ainal mudarrisuna, and what would be the plural of al jadidu? Al jududu. Ainal mudarrisunul jududu, hum indal mudiri. This would be the solution. We have hallu tamarin on our website. We can, so let's, so if you don't have the time to write them down now, try to grasp the concept. Then step 2, try to solve this exercise yourself, writing it, because there is a space given by Dr. Saab, writing it down. Step 3, go back to hallu tamarin and check your answers against the solutions given in hallu tamarin. Number 4, aina talibul jadidu, where is the new student? Ahuwa fil fasli, is he in the class? So, now let us change it. Talibun will become tullabun. Aina tullabul jududu, where are new students? Ahuwa fil fasli will change into ahum fil fasli, are they in the class? You see how huwa is changing into hum. Ahum fil fasli. Next one, number 5, ahaza talibul ghaniyun, ahaza talibul ghaniyun, is this student rich? La, huwa faqirun, no, he is poor. Ahaulai tullabu aghniyau, this is the plural. Talibun will change into tullabun, ghaniyun will change into aghniyau. Ahaulai tullabu aghniyau, are these students rich? Answer is la, hum fuqara'u. So you see, this is a good exercise. We can say la hum faqirun, because hum and faqirun, they don't match in number. So, hum will, and once we change hum, which is the mubtada, then the khabar will have to change, because mubtada and khabar have to change in gender and in, have to match in gender and in number. So, hum fuqara'u. Man hazar rajalu, huwa daifun, who is this man? Answer is huwa daifun, he is a guest. Change it. Man haula'ir rijalu, who are these men? Hum duyufun, they are guests. Number 7, li akhun kabirun huwa talibun bil jamiati. I have a big brother, he is in the university, okay. So li akhun kabirun. Now li ikhwatun kibarun, huwa will change into hum tullabun bil jamiati. They are students in the university. I don't have to change university because they are all studying in a university. So hum tullabun bil jamiati. Aina sadiquka, where is your friend? Answer is zahaba ilal maktabati, he went to the library. Sadiqun will change into astiqa'u. Some of the students may find in the beginning hard to ponder upon or to understand the broken plural, but since they come in a certain pattern, with practice and pondering upon them and looking at them, the patterns are easier to remember in the memory. So, once we know some of the most commonly, and these are the most commonly known patterns Dr. Saber is teaching us, once we know these most commonly known patterns, these patterns will be recorded in our memory, and when these rulers will come, we should be immediately able to identify them. They will be recorded, and people who have a background, Urdu background, they already know these rulers. Now they are, but those rulers are recorded in their memory in a haphazard way. I think this lesson is probably putting them into a pattern. We already know aghniyau, we already know tujjarun, we already know astiqau, aghniyau, tullabun, tujjarun, we know all of these, but now we are putting them into a sequence now. So, this lesson for people who already are familiar with these rulers, they have a better understanding of them. So, aina sadiquka, where is your friend? Zahaba ilal maktabati. Aina astiqauka, where are your friends? Zahaba ilal maktabati. Now, what will happen to Zahaba? Zahabu ilal maktabi, they went to the library. Muhammadun lahabdun saghirun huwa talibun fil madrasati. Muhammad has a young son, he is a student in the school. Now, let us do Muhammadun lahu abna'u sigharun hum tullabun fil madrasati. Azamiluka mujtahidun. Next one, is your colleague hardworking? Naam hum mujtahidun. Yes, he is hardworking. What is the plural of zamilun? Zumalau. You see pattern, there is a pattern there. Zumalau. Azumlauka mujtahiduna. Are your colleagues or your class fellows hardworking? Answer is naam hum mujtahiduna. What is mujtahiduna? Sound plural. It follows the regular pattern, right? So, now we can understand and we can identify between the sound plural and the broken plural. And then for the broken plural, we know there are different patterns, and once we understand those patterns, when these plural come across in the Quran, we should be able to identify them. And in this exercise, we are practicing if there is a singular sentence, how we can convert it into a plural sentence. This exercise probably will take some time. So, my recommendation and advice for everybody is to try and solve this exercise. It's only going to sharpen your mind. After you spend some time solving this exercise, go back to Hallut Tamarin and check your answers to the solutions given in Hallut Tamarin. Let's do number 3 and then we'll stop our class, inshallah. Number 3. Let's take a look at the misal example. Abnaun. This is the plural, broken plural. Sons. Abnaun. Now, I want to say Abnau Muhammadin, sons of Muhammad. What kind of pattern is that? Abnau Muhammadin. Mudaf mudaf alayh. Now, abnaun will become abna'u because we know mudaf cannot have a tanween and mudaf cannot have a al. We know this rule, right? So, abnaun will become abna'u because it is mudaf, and Muhammadin is your mudaf alayh. Sons of Muhammad. Abna'uhu, his sons. So, what is this who? Damirun muttasilun, and they can attach themselves to anything regardless whether they are singular, dual or plural, or they are masculine or they are feminine. They attach themselves to anything. So, abna'uhu, his sons. So, let's try and solve the plurals that are given there. Asma'un, names. Asma'utullah bin, names of the students. Asma'utullah bin. And then when I say their names, Asma'u hum. Asma'u hum. Zumala'u. Now, what is Zumala'u? Does not have a tanween there. I see Ibn Abnaun has a tanween there, Asmaun has a tanween there, but what about Zumala'u and Astiqa'u? This pattern is a diptote. This pattern is a diptote. Okay, so we know mamnu min as-sarf. In Arabic, we say mamnu min as-sarf, right? So, Zumala'u, Zumala'u Hamidin, guests of Hamid. Zumala'u ka, your guests. Astiqa'u, friends. Astiqa'ul mudarrisi, friends of the teacher. Astiqa'u who, his friends. So, I think what Dr. Saab is trying to teach us that some of the patterns are diptote in nature. Fuqara'u, Astiqa'u, Zumala'u, they do not have the tanween in the end. So, they are diptotes. And second thing in this exercise, that these plurals, like any other noun, can play the role of a mubtada or a mudaf or anything, and then they can attach themselves to an attached pronoun, damirun muttasilun. I think we will stop here. This is a lengthy lesson, and we will take a couple of more classes or maybe more, because we will try to bring some examples from the Quran, inshallah, to ponder upon and observe these broken plurals into action, right? But we'll take our time, inshallah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha laha ma kasabat wa alayha maktasabat. Rabbana la tu'akhizna in nasina aw akhtana. Rabbana wa la tahmil alayna isran kama hamaltahu ala allazina min qablina. Rabbana wa la tuhammilna ma la taqata lana bih. Wa'fu anna warhamna waghfir lana warhamna anta maulana fansurna alal qawmil kafirin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.